Hey guys, welcome back. It is time to go big, or it is time to go home. That's exactly what Alcatel has decided to do with their 3V device. This is the Alcatel 3V. You can find this on Metro PCS. Currently, I don't know if it's going to hit T-Mobile, but Metro by T-Mobile is where you can actually get this from. And the specs are very, very nice, man. It's got a 4,000 milliamp hour battery inside. It does have a MediaTek processor, but in my using and testing of this thing, it's actually really fast. And that's the MediaTek 6762. 32 gigs of onboard storage plus an SD card, 3 gigs of RAM. The rear camera is a 16 megapixel with a 5. And the 16 megapixel is autofocus, and the 5 megapixel obviously is fixed focus. And then you have an autofocus plus fixed focus on the front here, so keep that in mind. The video is 1080p at 30 frames per second, and 1080p on 30 frames per second on the front camera. 720p at 30 frames per second, but you can play back 30 frames per second 1080p on the device. So you've got a dual noise canceling microphone setup here, HD voice calling, 6.7 inch 720p display. That's 1440 by 720 IPS display. This is the 18 by 9 ratio. So it's got that Dragon Tail glass on here, but this is the Dragon Tail Pro. So I'm hoping that this doesn't scratch as well as some of my other devices that have the Dragon Tail glass on there. You do have a headphone jack, and it appears to be an IR blaster up there as well. No case or anything in the box or anything like that. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. This actually supports bands 66 and 71. So we in there. And this has stereo speakers, folks. It has 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. It's Type C. It's there. You got voice over LTE. It is there. The only drawback I see so far, and it's running Android 9, by the way, Android 9 Pie, and it's on the October security patch. If you were wondering about that, it does have an LED flash and a fingerprint reader down there, and it also has facial recognition. Let me see if I can get it to work for you. You can swipe up for the face, and you can see there it is. And it has a fingerprint reader as well. There's a little bit of vibration with the fingerprint reader. I really like it. So they're claiming video playback 8 hours on here. Talk time is 24 hours. That's a lot of talk time. You know what I'm saying? Standby, it says up to 16 days because it has that 4,000 milliamp hour battery inside. The color is called Elegant Black. It is really nice. It's kind of obviously a fingerprint magnet. As you can see, it's all kinds of fingerprints on it already. But that's neither here nor there. The phone right now, before I get into anything else, the price obviously is $180, but if you port over to Metro, you can get this phone for free, folks. For free. Free. Yes, free. Switch, port over from anybody other than T-Mobile, obviously, get the phone for free. That's a heck of a deal. Now, it is some bloatware on here. Facebook was on here, so I took off Facebook. Don't really care for that. And you got this Metro stuff on here. You got that device unlock, and then you've got Metro. My Metro can't be disabled. I can disable I can disable this device unlock, but I'm going to put this Metro SIM card in there. Hopefully it'll unlock, so I can use this on other carriers. But you know, that was pretty much the bloatware that I found in here. Other than that, folks, I mean, it has that light skin, that light Alcatel skin. I did turn on dark mode. So if you're wondering about that, I went into settings, and you can see it has the stock Android setup here. Not much going on in here. I've used 43% of my 32 gigs already. So keep that in mind. Again, you do get a chip inside, a SD card slot you can put in here. I'm looking for this battery to just kill, man. I'm looking for it to just last all day. This should be really, really solid battery. But you go into display and scroll to the bottom of advanced, and you can turn on dark mode. And the dark mode is simply just in here, in this area right here. But as you can see, blazing through here, it's actually pretty fast. Some more things that you might consider bloatware is this compass and the smart manager. Some people might find that as bloatware. But here's the gallery app, and I like phones that have gallery apps. So that's empty right now, so we got to take care of that. We got to go outside and shoot some video, and we got to take some photos. So let's go. All right, let's go outside. And whoa, here we are. Here's the video. Very, 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 very nice. So I'm really looking for this dual canceling microphone setup that they say they have going on. It's you know what I'm about to say. If you've been following me for a long time, you know what I'm about to say. I'm about to say that it's super windy out here, which it really is. It's just windy where I live. It's beautiful though. So get you a close-up of something. This camera is actually, man, this thing is nice, man. You can't sleep on pocket-friendly phones like this. People try to crap all over them and say, oh, they're trash. But look at this quality right here. I like to put phones like this up against phones that are like $1,000 or $800. And people get upset about that, but it's what it is. Little bit of time focus hunting there. Okay, so here's something that you can't see. When I talk, there's a microphone that pops up on the screen. And I'm sure it's something saying that it's canceling out noise or focusing on my voice over everything else. But here's a video sample. All right, now here is the front camera. I had to come in because it was getting a little dark outside, but by the time I can get some front video. The camera to me looks great. I'm waiting to see how the audio, I'll find out how the audio sounds when I get on the computer like you watching this video. We know together now. But this is the front camera and looking pretty good to me. When I look at the viewfinder, it looks really, really good. So I'm gonna switch it around to the rear. I gave you a video out there, but let me switch it around to the rear in this setting right here. But what do you think about the quality? All right, so here is the rear video. You know, what do you think about this quality? Real quick, real brief to the point. In this setting right here, if I was going to use this for a vlog or something like that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm impressed, man. This camera has portrait mode on the front and the rear. Now, when you see stuff like that, you got to remember, free on a port in or $180. I don't know, we got some stiff competition in the $200 or less price range. Yeah, it's a 720p display, but how many 720p displays do you know? Let's see how bright it gets. Yeah, that's nice. It looks really good in person, man. I'm sure my DSLR is picking it up really well too, but how many phones do you know that's under $200 that's 720p that has cameras as good as this? You know, there's a battery that's going to be like this, a big screen like this. This is a big phone. Let's not, you know, shake a leg at it, okay? We're not going to act like it's a small phone. Let me see. Let me grab my Note 10 Plus real briefly. You can see how big this is against the Note 10 Plus. Yeah, this is 6.8 inch screen, but this is all screen. That's the difference. It's all screen. It's powered off, but it's all screen. But you can see the size of it. This is a 6.7 inch display opposed to the 6.8, and it just has a lot of bezels on it. This has stereo speakers, folks. So I'm gonna flip this around, and I'm gonna play something here for you. Again, a phone at this price range with stereo speakers. I'm gonna fast forward. I got some music on this video somewhere. So if you haven't subscribed, to my car channel, it's 392 Silver Bullet. Head over and do so. So I'm gonna play a little clip of this video. This is the latest video on that channel. I got my new interior on the car. It's a 2019 Scat Pack. I'll have a 2019 300 as well. So you know, hit up this channel. Sub over there. Got the new interior. Just pick the car up. Here's on my old interior. There it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and scan forward to the music. There we go. I'm in one of my favorite spots. Look at that screen though. The car and what I've done. Beautiful. I mean, I did record that in high definition, but check this out. Woo! This is just So, all right, guys, so here it is, the big reveal. So that is stereo speakers on a free phone or a $200 phone. That's going to make a lot of people envious of what you have if you decide to buy this, man. Oh my gosh, I didn't think it was going to be this good, to be honest. I was skeptical about the software, but again, it's running Android 9, and it's on the October security patch. Just get in here. It's on the October security patch, so this is okay with me. I mean, this is a phone that's got some really nice cameras, stereo speakers, a huge screen. This is more than enough. This is okay. Let me tell you something. They're kind of almost trying to take ZTE spot with go big or go home, and we already know which devices I loved from ZTE with that aspect. I'm gonna skin this joint, put my favorite Pix launcher on here. Let me see if I can put my Pix launcher on here. It might already be on here. I'm gonna skin this joint, and I'm gonna have stock Android pretty much. I'm gonna have stock Android. Let me see. Oh, it's probably in my list. I had to go to my list and get it, but I'm gonna skin this thing, and I'm gonna set it off, son. This is I can't wait to give you a follow-up video on this. So look for a follow-up in about a week or so. But this thing is fire. It's ready. What you think about them cameras though? Portrait on the front and the rear. Video was solid to me too. Microphones from the video, untouched. What you think, folks? It's getting tight out here. Metro by T-Mobile. This Alcatel 3V. It's the truth, man. It's really, really nice. I can't front. I don't know, man. I'm gonna try to get it unlocked so I can use it on different carriers or whatever, but we'll see how that goes. If not, I have to just continue to use it with Metro. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment down below.